Welcome, chosen ones. You are feeling a shift, something deep, undeniable yet difficult to explain. This isn't your imagination. It's a powerful transformation guiding you toward a crystalline-based body. This journey is not for everyone, but it's happening to you because you're ready for it. You are one of the few chosen to embody a higher frequency, a purer state of being. This transformation means shedding what no longer serves you, old beliefs, limiting patterns, and emotional weights. As you release these, you become a clearer vessel for energy, wisdom, and truth. This path won't always be easy. Expect moments of discomfort, intense self-reflection, and isolation. But know that every challenge is refining you, strengthening you to radiate authenticity and purpose. You're chosen because your soul carries the resilience and depth to embrace this rare journey. Trust the process, stay grounded, and remember, you're stepping into a brighter, more powerful version of yourself. If you're ready to dive deeper, I've outlined 14 extraordinary points that explain this transformation and its meaning. Watch to discover the powerful truths that await you on this path. I urge you to stay with me until the 14th point for better understanding as chosen ones you are. Number 1. Vivid and prophetic dreams. As you move through this transformation, your dreams will begin to shift from the mundane to something far more intense and vivid. What once may have been a series of disjointed images or fleeting thoughts while you slept now becomes an experience that feels almost as real as waking life. These aren't just ordinary dreams. They're carrying messages, deep insights, and sometimes even glimpses of future possibilities. The line between the dream world and reality begins to blur as your subconscious aligns with higher wisdom. It's easy to dismiss dreams as just a byproduct of your mind processing the day's events, but this shift is far more significant. These dreams are not random or purely subconscious fluff. They are important previews of what's coming. They are your higher self, the universe, or the divine sending you clues, lessons, or nudges about the path you're on. This isn't about escaping your current reality or living in a fantasy. It's about receiving guidance that prepares you for what's ahead. At times, these dreams may be prophetic, showing you potential outcomes based on your current trajectory, or they may provide solutions to problems you're facing in the physical world. You may wake up with a sense of clarity, understanding things you didn't before, or feeling as though you've received the answers you needed. These dreams act like a roadmap, helping you align more deeply with your crystalline nature and providing the insight you need to navigate the changes ahead. While they can be intense or unsettling at times, these dreams are a part of your growth. They're signs that your subconscious mind is syncing with higher frequencies, making space for the new you that's emerging. The more you pay attention to these dreams, the more you'll understand that they're not just fragments of your mind. They are the universe's way of guiding you on your path to a higher state of being. Number 2. Shedding of density, not just weight. This transformation you're feeling isn't about dropping pounds or hitting a new fitness milestone. It goes much deeper, reaching into the very core of who you are. As you move into a crystalline-based state, the real weight you're shedding is the density that's been holding you back. Those heavy layers of old energies, unresolved traumas, and even ancestral burdens that have quietly clung to your spirit, sometimes for generations. Imagine how much space these things have taken up in your life without you even realizing it. For years, these dense energies have shaped how you see yourself and the world. They've influenced your choices, relationships, and how you react to life's challenges. But as you step into this new state, you're invited to release these patterns and let go of the heaviness that doesn't serve you anymore. This isn't a quick surface-level cleanse. It's a profound purification that asks you to examine what you've been carrying. Each release lifts a layer off your spirit, making you lighter, clearer, and more open to higher vibrations. As you shed these dense energies, you'll find old emotional wounds, fears, and self-doubts coming up to the surface. And yes, facing these can be painful, but they're showing up now because you're ready to finally let them go. In this transformation, you're breaking out of the confines of who you were, clearing space for a higher version of yourself to emerge. This isn't just about healing your own past. It's about breaking cycles that may have been passed down through your family. You're clearing out the energy that has shaped your lineage, freeing yourself and paving a clearer path for future generations. It's an act of courage and strength that connects you with a larger purpose beyond just the here and now. Each piece of density you shed brings you closer to the essence of who you truly are, a being of light, truth, and freedom, finally stepping into the vast potential you've been carrying all along. Number 3, visceral sensitivity. As you go through this transformation, your sensitivity reaches a whole new level, extending far beyond what you'd expect. You're not just more aware of physical sensations, you're picking up on subtle energies, emotions, and atmospheres in ways that can feel intense, even overwhelming. This heightened sensitivity isn't just a side effect, it's a core part of your evolution, one that forces you to become selective about where you go, what you do, and who you surround yourself with. Everywhere you go, you'll start noticing the underlying energy of places and people. It's like your senses are dialed up, and now you feel what others might ignore or shrug off. Crowded spaces that once felt exciting or normal might now feel chaotic, almost unbearable. You sense emotions in the air, anxiety, anger, joy, and you might even find yourself absorbing these feelings, sometimes without realizing it. Superficial interactions, which used to pass the time, now drain you quickly. You crave conversations with depth, moments that feel real and meaningful because shallow exchanges feel empty, even exhausting. Your body also starts to react differently to food and the physical environment. Certain foods you once enjoyed might feel too heavy or uncomfortable. You're more attuned to what feels nourishing versus what feels toxic. So you might naturally gravitate toward whole, vibrant foods and away from processed, dense ones. Environmental factors like artificial lighting, loud noises, or cramped spaces can feel jarring, making it essential for you to seek out calming, natural spaces. This sensitivity isn't meant to make life harder. It's a way of teaching you to honor your own needs and boundaries. It's asking you to live intentionally, to listen to what your body and energy are truly craving. You're learning to manage this heightened sensitivity by creating an environment that feels aligned, supportive, and calm, allowing you to grow into this new phase without constantly feeling drained. Each adjustment you make in response to this sensitivity isn't a burden, it's a step toward honoring who you're becoming. Number 4, physical upgrades are demanding. This transformation is no walk in the park. Your body is undergoing a complete overhaul, a rewiring that reaches down to the cellular level. Think of it as replacing an old, outdated system with something entirely new and advanced, but not without a struggle. This isn't a smooth upgrade. It's more like your body is being rebuilt from the inside out, laboring to keep up with the higher frequencies flowing through it. And that process takes a real toll, manifesting in ways that can be exhausting and at times even uncomfortable. You may feel a constant fatigue that doesn't go away no matter how much you rest. It's not just regular tiredness, it's a deep, bone-level exhaustion. This isn't your body slacking, it's working overtime to adapt, recalibrate, and manage the influx of high-frequency energy. As your cells shift to hold this new energy, they release old, dense matter, a process that can leave you feeling physically drained. Then there are the other strange sensations: tingling, muscle aches, random pulses of energy or weakness. These aren't random, they're signs of restructuring. Your muscles, nerves, and tissues are adjusting to an entirely different energetic setup, and sometimes it feels like a heavy workout or an intense recovery day without having done any physical exertion. All of these sensations serve a purpose, however uncomfortable they may be. The discomfort is not just something to tolerate, it's your body's way of showing you that it's integrating something profound, something transformative. This isn't a clean process. There are days when you might feel irritable, sluggish, or just plain sore. But each ache, each wave of fatigue is a reminder that your body is evolving to hold more light, more power, and more awareness than ever before. The road to crystalline transformation may be grueling, but it's a testament to your resilience and readiness to embody this higher frequency. Embrace the labor, trust the process, and know that every challenge is proof of your body's commitment to something extraordinary. Number 5. soul-driven hunger. As you go through this transformation, something unexpected happens. Your whole concept of nourishment changes. This isn't about a diet trend or a push toward healthy eating. It's a complete shift in what you feel drawn to, what you crave, and what actually satisfies you on a deeper level. Suddenly, processed foods and empty calories lose their appeal. You find yourself instinctively reaching for whole, fresh, vibrant foods, not because someone told you to, but because your body and spirit demand it. These foods feel alive, offering the energy you need to fuel this profound transformation. But it's not just about what you're eating, it's about how you're nourishing every part of yourself. Beyond physical hunger, there's an entirely new kind of craving emerging, an existential hunger for experiences, knowledge, and connections that feel real, enriching, and aligned with who you're becoming. Shallow conversations, trivial pursuits, and surface-level entertainment simply don't fill you anymore. You're pulled toward experiences that expand your mind, connections that feel genuine, and information that feeds your soul's growth. It's like your inner compass is now guiding you toward things that truly matter, that bring a sense of purpose and depth. This shift isn't a temporary phase or a whim. It's your soul signaling that you're done with anything superficial. You're here for authenticity, for the raw, honest moments and interactions that resonate on a soul level. You're drawn to people who are on a similar wavelength, who get this pull toward something more real. You want connections that don't drain but enrich you, people who inspire you and challenge you in the best possible ways. In this phase, you're learning that true nourishment is multidimensional. It's not just food that sustains you, but experiences, wisdom, and people who align with your soul's journey. This isn't about filling an empty space, but about seeking what genuinely fulfills you. You're hungry for a life that feels rich, purposeful, and deeply satisfying. A kind of nourishment that feeds your entire being, leaving you both grounded and lifted, fully alive in a way you've never felt before. Number 6. Mental overload and reset. As you transition, you might feel like your mind is in overdrive, caught in a strange mix of fogginess and hyper-awareness. It's not just regular mental fatigue, it's like your mind is overloaded, struggling to adapt to an influx of new insights and a higher level of consciousness. At times, this can feel chaotic, as if your thoughts are all tangled up, leaving you forgetful, detached, and even questioning your own reality. But this isn't memory loss or simple absent-mindedness. It's your consciousness actively reorganizing, clearing out what it no longer needs to make space for a refined way of perceiving life. Your mind has carried years, maybe even lifetimes, of memories, habits, and reactions. Many of these served you in the past but no longer align with the person you're becoming. So you're starting to let go of non-essential memories and mental clutter. It's a bit like cleaning out a storage room filled with old, dusty belongings. As your consciousness sifts through what to keep and what to release, you may find that some details, like a name or a task you needed to do, slip away. This can be disorienting, but it's actually a sign of progress, a letting go of things that don't contribute to your higher growth. Sometimes this shift can feel like a detachment from what you once considered normal. Conversations or topics that used to hold your attention might now seem trivial, while new ideas or insights capture your focus in ways that feel almost magnetic. This recalibration helps you tune into the things that truly matter. You're gaining the capacity to understand life from a broader, more intuitive perspective, free from the weight of unnecessary mental clutter. So while this phase can feel like mental chaos, it's actually a reset. Your mind is finding new pathways, adapting to process insights that go beyond the ordinary. It's preparing you to engage with life from a more enlightened, spacious perspective, one that holds more clarity, intention, and awareness than ever before. Embrace the process. It's a powerful step toward a deeper, more meaningful way of thinking and being. Number 7. Isolation becomes essential. As you go through this transformation, you might start to feel out of place in the world around you, like you no longer quite fit in with the everyday rhythms of life. The energy around you feels different, more intense, and you begin to notice things others don't. Subtle shifts in atmosphere, unspoken emotions, and the underlying energies of a space become almost impossible to ignore. This heightened awareness can make the noise of the world feel overwhelming. It's not that you're rejecting others. It's that you need time to recalibrate, to maintain the new frequency you're attuning to. This is why solitude starts to feel more and more necessary. It's not loneliness, it's a deep, soul-level need for stillness. In these quiet moments, you can ground yourself, clear your mind, and harmonize your energy without the constant pull of external distractions. Being around others, especially in environments filled with chaos or negativity, can throw off your balance, making it harder to stay in alignment with the higher vibrations you're striving to embody. In solitude, you have the space to think clearly, to process the new information and energy you're absorbing, and to integrate the changes happening within you. Spending time alone also allows you to protect and nurture the crystalline energy inside you. Just like a delicate crystal needs a safe, undisturbed space to maintain its brilliance, you need moments of isolation to preserve the purity of your energy. Without this time to stabilize, it's easy to feel drained, overwhelmed, or even confused. It's not about rejecting the world or isolating out of fear. It's about creating a sanctuary where you can nurture your growth and keep your energy intact. In this phase, being alone becomes not just a preference but a necessity. It's where you find clarity, strength, and the space to realign with your higher self. It's a vital part of this transition, and without it, maintaining the crystalline frequency you're evolving into would become nearly impossible. Number 8. Immunity evolves and challenges. During this transformation, your immune system goes through a significant shift. It's not just dealing with physical threats like germs or viruses, it's adapting to handle the higher vibrations you're now attuned to. As your body upgrades to process these intense energies, it's common to experience immune issues or heightened sensitivities. You might find yourself more prone to feeling run down, having strange reactions to foods or environments, or even catching colds more often. This isn't a setback, it's a sign that your body is working hard to purge old toxins, both physical and energetic, that have accumulated over time. These detoxing periods can be challenging. Your body is clearing out dense energy, emotional baggage, and anything that no longer serves you. This can manifest in physical discomfort like fatigue, skin breakouts, or even aches and pains. But as your immune system recalibrates to handle this purging, it also becomes stronger, more resilient. This is a vital part of the process. As your body becomes accustomed to processing higher frequencies, it starts to evolve in ways that allow it to better cope with the world around you. But the immunity that's evolving isn't just physical. On a deeper level, you're developing spiritual immunity as well. The more you shed old energies and release past traumas, the stronger you become at fending off negativity, whether it's from other people, environments, or your own inner doubts. You become more resistant to emotional manipulation and less affected by toxic energies. What once might have drained you now barely touches you. This isn't about shutting yourself off from the world. It's about gaining the strength and clarity to face whatever comes your way without being overwhelmed by it. Over time, you realize that the immune system you're building is far more powerful than you could have imagined. It's not just about avoiding sickness, it's about fortifying yourself against anything that could lower your vibration, inside and out. You come out of this transformation not just physically stronger, but spiritually resilient, with the power to stay grounded and protected no matter what challenges arise. Number 9. Shifting body temperatures. As you undergo this transformation, you may notice your body's temperature fluctuating in ways that don't make sense. One moment you feel hot, almost feverish, and the next you're shivering with cold. It's not just a passing discomfort like a hot flash. It's your energy field adjusting to higher frequencies. The crystalline structure within your body is recalibrating, and this often manifests as physical heat or cold waves. These shifts happen as your body works to align with new vibrational frequencies, releasing old, dense energy and making space for more refined, higher vibrations. At times it can feel intense, even unsettling. You may find yourself suddenly feeling overheated while in a cool room, or chilled when everyone else is comfortable. This is a sign that the energy moving within you is doing its work, recalibrating your system. The heat waves or chills are simply your body adjusting to this new energy flow, and while they can be uncomfortable, they are part of the process. The more you resist these sensations, the more they can throw you off balance. But when you accept them as a natural part of your transformation, you allow your body to flow with the energy instead of fighting it. Understanding that these fluctuations are a sign of progress can help you navigate them with more ease. Your body is evolving and fine-tuning itself to handle higher vibrations, which requires this shift in temperature. These sensations won't last forever, but while they're happening, they are indicators that your energy system is making a profound adjustment. Instead of trying to control them, try to embrace the discomfort as part of your growth. Allow yourself to rest when needed, hydrate, and simply honor the process. The key is acceptance. As you allow your body to go through these shifts with grace, you'll find that the heat and cold eventually stabilize. You'll emerge from this phase more attuned to your crystalline energy, and the fluctuations will become less frequent as your body reaches a new state of balance. Number 10. Irreversible detachment from superficiality. As you transition, you may find yourself feeling increasingly detached from the superficial aspects of life that once seemed entertaining or normal. What used to fill your time, small talk, social media scrolling, mindless chatter, can start to feel draining and even painful. The shallow nature of these interactions becomes more apparent, and you begin to crave something deeper, more meaningful. The light banter or fleeting likes on a post no longer satisfy you in the way they once did. Instead, you yearn for real, authentic connections that resonate on a soul level, where conversations go beyond the surface and touch on the essence of who you truly are. This shift can feel isolating at times. As the world around you continues to engage in the same superficial patterns, you may start to feel like a misfit, disconnected from the rhythm of society. It's easy to feel alone in this space, as if everyone else is content with the noise of everyday life while you're searching for something much more profound. But this detachment is not a sign of losing touch with reality. It's a necessary step in aligning with your crystalline nature. The shift you're experiencing is a deeper connection to your true self, and it requires shedding the layers of falsehood that once seemed to define the world around you. Instead of rejecting people or things outright, you begin to notice that they simply no longer hold the same value or meaning. Your energy is evolving, and with it your need for genuine connections and purpose becomes clearer. Superficiality has lost its appeal, and you start to gravitate toward experiences, conversations, and relationships that feed your soul, that contribute to your growth, and that align with your higher frequencies. This process may feel lonely at times, but it's important to remember that this detachment is part of your growth. It's a sign that you're shedding what no longer serves you and making room for what truly matters. Your crystalline energy is guiding you towards deeper truths, and while it may separate you from the distractions of the world, it's leading you towards something far more enriching. Number 11. Telepathic and empathic abilities unveil. As your transformation deepens, you may start noticing a shift in how you communicate and perceive others. Words no longer hold the same weight or importance. You begin to communicate on a much deeper energetic level. This isn't just about what people say. It's about what they don't say, the underlying emotions and intentions behind their words, the energy they carry that you can now effortlessly pick up on. It's like you've tapped into a higher frequency of understanding, where you can intuitively know things about people that are beyond the surface-level conversation. It's as if you can feel their thoughts, read their emotions, and understand their true essence without them uttering a word. Along with this newfound telepathic awareness, your empathic abilities begin to strengthen. You'll start sensing other people's emotions more vividly, almost as if they're your own. Whether it's joy, sadness, frustration, or fear, you'll feel it in your body, sometimes even physically. This can be overwhelming if you're not careful, especially in crowded spaces or when interacting with people who have intense emotional energy. Without proper boundaries or protection, these emotions can flood you, leaving you feeling drained or out of sorts. But this is where the power of your crystalline nature comes into play. As your empathic abilities evolve, so does your ability to manage and filter these emotions. You'll learn to discern what is yours and what belongs to others, developing a stronger sense of self-awareness and energetic boundaries. These abilities, though incredibly powerful, are not always easy to navigate. The raw intensity of empathic connections can sometimes leave you feeling exposed or vulnerable. However, as you embrace these gifts, they become a tool for deeper connection and understanding, allowing you to bond with others in a more authentic way. You'll be able to help those around you in ways you never could before, simply by sensing their emotional needs and offering support without words. This shift marks the beginning of a new chapter, where communication transcends language and the essence of who you are shines through in every interaction. Number 12. Frequencies affect you deeply. As you undergo this transformation, your sensitivity to frequencies, sound, light, and energy, intensifies in ways that can be both enlightening and overwhelming. What once felt neutral or easy to tolerate now affects you on a much deeper level. Crowds, loud noises, or chaotic environments may feel almost painful, not just mentally but physically as well. The noise, the rush, the vibrations of others around you seem to invade your space, leaving you feeling drained, irritated, or even anxious. It's as if your body and spirit are rejecting the discord and seeking something more harmonious. On the flip side, you'll find that certain frequencies, calming sounds, soothing colors, or being in nature, have a profound uplifting effect on you. The sound of birds chirping, the hum of a gentle breeze, or the rustle of leaves can instantly elevate your mood, bringing a sense of peace and alignment. Colors that once seemed ordinary now have a vibrational quality to them. Vibrant hues may fill you with energy, while softer tones soothe and calm. Nature, in all its forms, seems to offer the most immediate and profound connection, as the natural world carries a frequency that aligns perfectly with your evolving energy field. This heightened sensitivity is a direct result of your body and spirit responding to higher frequencies. As you grow into your crystalline nature, your energy system becomes attuned to a more refined level of vibration. Your body is no longer comfortable in environments or situations that carry dense, heavy frequencies. You begin seeking harmony and balance in everything, from the people you interact with to the environments you spend time in. While this shift can feel jarring at first, it's also a sign of your growth. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It's a sign that you are aligning with your true self, seeking resonance and peace in all aspects of life. It may require some adjustment, learning how to protect your energy or seeking out more peaceful, nourishing environments. But ultimately, it leads you to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Number 13. A compulsion for inner purity. As you move through this transformation, an undeniable drive for inner purity takes root within you. It's not just a superficial desire for physical cleanliness or organization. It's a profound urge to cleanse your inner world, your thoughts, beliefs, and judgments. You begin to see how much weight these internal energies carry, and you instinctively want to shed them, like peeling away layers that no longer serve you. The more you elevate your vibration, the less tolerance you have for negativity, limiting beliefs, and false narratives that you've built around yourself or the world. It's as though your soul is guiding you to align more authentically with truth, pushing you to strip away all that is inauthentic, outdated, or self-imposed. This inner purification isn't just about cleaning up your thoughts or getting rid of old habits. It's about confronting parts of yourself you may have been avoiding. As you dismantle false beliefs or judgments, you start uncovering aspects of your true self that you've kept hidden, whether out of fear, shame, or simply because they didn't fit the mold of who you thought you should be. This can be uncomfortable, even unsettling, as you begin to face the raw, unfiltered aspects of your being. But it is also incredibly liberating. The more you let go of these old beliefs and patterns, the more space you create for growth and self-realization. You may find yourself drawn to practices that promote this inner purity: meditation, journaling, energy work, anything that helps you clear out the mental clutter and reconnect with your essence. As you progress, the need for alignment becomes stronger. Every thought, every action, every belief is scrutinized, not with harsh judgment, but with a deep desire for truth and authenticity. The process may feel intense at times, as if the very foundation of your identity is being questioned, but this is exactly how it's supposed to be. This inner purification is a powerful part of your transition into a higher state of being, one where only what is pure and aligned with your true nature remains. Number 14. Body becomes a conduit, not just a vessel. As you undergo this transformation, you'll begin to notice how your body shifts from being just a vessel to a powerful conduit of divine energy. It's no longer just about existing in the physical form. Your very presence starts to influence the energy around you. It's as though your body becomes an instrument that channels higher frequencies and divine vibrations, whether you're speaking, touching, or simply being in the space. The energy you carry is palpable, and it has a profound effect on the people and environments you encounter. When you enter a room, your energy precedes you, creating an atmosphere that others can feel, even if they don't consciously understand it. Your touch can bring comfort or healing, your words can uplift or inspire, and even your silence can bring a sense of calm to those around you. You become more than just a person interacting with the world. You become a channel through which divine energy flows, spreading healing, peace, and inspiration wherever you go. This crystalline nature you're embodying doesn't just affect those around you, it empowers you as well. You'll find that you have an innate ability to heal, calm, or inspire others with little more than your presence. It's as though your body has learned to absorb and transmit energy at a higher frequency, making you a beacon of light for those who need it. This isn't something you consciously control. It's part of the natural shift that happens as you align more deeply with your true essence. While this may feel overwhelming at times, it's also incredibly empowering. Your body becomes a sacred vessel, not just for you, but for the divine energy that flows through you, impacting the world in ways you may not even fully understand. The more you embrace this transformation, the more you will realize that you are not just living in the world, you are becoming a source of positive energy that can shift the very atmosphere you walk into. In conclusion, you are in the midst of an incredible transformation, one that few ever experience. As you transition into a crystalline-based body, you're not just evolving physically, you're shifting on every level. The changes you feel, from your heightened senses to the energetic shifts, are signs that you are stepping into a new, higher frequency of existence. This is not just about becoming more aware or enlightened. It's about embodying a new way of being, where your energy radiates purity, clarity, and power. The reason you are going through this is simple. You were chosen. You've been selected to carry this higher frequency, to lead and inspire, to be a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. The struggle, the discomfort, and the isolation are all part of the process. They are necessary for your growth, and they're signs that you're shedding the old to make room for the extraordinary. You're being prepared to handle energies that many aren't ready for, and this path isn't for everyone. You are being called to hold space for others, to show them what it looks like to live authentically, in tune with your higher self. The transition isn't always easy, but you have the strength to endure. Trust the process, and remember that these challenges are what will make you resilient. As you move through this transformation, you're not just evolving for yourself, you're doing it for the collective, for the world. You are a trailblazer in the truest sense. The higher frequencies you are now attuned to will empower you in ways you can't even yet imagine. Stay grounded in your truth, honor your journey, and keep pushing forward. The crystalline body you're stepping into is not just a physical shift, it's a revolution of your entire being, and you're ready. Thank you very much for watching until the end, chosen ones. God bless you, and meet at the point of your needs.